Hey guys, welcome to a video by Analytics. In this video, we'll be analyzing what we predicted last week on our in our newsletter and what are our predictions for this week. So as last week, we were 100% accurate. With the ETH level, as we said, if ETH breaks the 248 resistance, it might give a breakout, and as you can see, it's as it broke the 248 level, it's given a pure breakout and going up to levels of, say, now it's even touched the levels of 300. And in the case of BTC last week, we say like 9600 is a very crucial level. It is still not able to break it, even though ETH has broken its resistance. But we are seeing kind of a positive outlook that the declining wedge pattern might be on the verge of breaking out. Hence, that is a very bullish move. As we've already seen bullish move in two assets, one is ETH, the other one's gold, which we'll talk about it later. There is a positive indication that BTC might also see. Reason being of the correlations with what it has with ETH. So gold, as we predicted for gold as well. So we predicted that if it crosses the 1815 level, it will give a good upside movement, and the resistance levels were broken very easily in gold. Once it did, it touched 1900 levels. So literally, our predictions, our resistance levels, being a bullish sentiment. So if you remember last week, we maintained a bullish sentiment of about 70%, and all our levels for bulls were broken, and we are seeing an uptrend in the market. So Bitcoin's weekly analysis, as we put it across, so 18th to 25th of July, this week, the past week, Bitcoin was getting good volumes, but the price wasn't supporting it. ETH is now almost touched 300. It's touched 300 now. And when last time ETH was at 300 levels, BTC was trading at about 13,000, 14,000 levels. So we go way back to 27th of June 2019. So on those days, ETH was trading at 300 levels. That time, BTC was trading at 13,000, 14,000 levels. So it gives a kind of a sense of positivity as well, that there might be a rally pending for BTC. And the other reason that supports our argument is the correlation. So BTC and ETH both share a very high positive correlation of 0.88, and which is very positive. So that basically means for the past 2 years, not just 1 year, for the past 2 years, it's maintained a very high between the range of 0.7 to 0.9. That basically means that if one sees the rally, the other one should follow it up. So we are quite positive on that end, that BTC might see a rally, because we've seen the resistance level of ETH been broken. It's broken the yearly high, so it's kind of a positive take. So the cause of ETH rally, a lot of people were saying that what is the cause? Why is there a lot of pump? So one of the reason is that Ethereum 2.0 test nets out there. I mean, they're testing it out, the demos out there. But the delay, the original testnet won't be coming out till next. The original Ethereum 2.0 won't be coming out till till early next year. That's what they promised. But the good thing is DeFi. So DeFi is actually working on the protocols, the lending and borrowing and P2P trading protocols that's on the ETH network. They're working. They've seen exponential growth in DeFi, on the contracts and on the protocol, and which has basically made ERC20 network working very, very strongly and very hard. So Tether, as one of the key ERC20 network coins, has seen a gain in market capitalization. It's reached top 3 market capitalization as well. And Ethereum network is working at its highest capacity to approve transactions. And Vitalik himself came out and he said, we might see kind of a higher fee in the network, because the amount of how at such a high level the transactions are occurring in the Ethereum network. It might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing as well, because it's working at its good capacity, its highest capacity. We don't want it to have any flaws in it, but again, these are unprecedented levels of transactions, approvals that are taking place due to DeFi protocols that have taken a huge exponential growth in the last couple of months. But the good part is that the rally is based on fundamentals rather than being speculative. Hence, that basically says that it's a positive sign, because it has a fundamental in it. In the similar field, gold, silver, BTC, and Wall Street are always in news these days. and we saw that gold has reached an unprecedented level of high. Similarly, silver, they've touched an 8-year high. That basically is telling you that last time it happened in the times of 2010 2008 levels, when it touched 2000. But the reason of that high going up, a lot of people are saying that why is it going up? Is it because of inflation, the Fed rules? Yes, the Fed plays a huge part. ECB pumping in money, the Fed pumping in money always affects the deflating assets, and we could see this kind of thing also because of the dollar index. So the dollar index has actually gone down, it's declined a lot, it's reached the level of 94. So the dollar index basically tells the strength of the dollar against a basket of top currencies like yen, yuan, euros, etc. So it basically measures the strength, and the strength of dollar is going down, which is quite kind of like related to gold. So if the dollar prices go down, the gold prices go up, because it's kind of like deflating in sense. And we've seen that the dollar index hit its all-time low of 76 in 2010, which coincides with the gold's all-time high of 2000. So they have a very strong negative correlation. So because if one moves up, the other one goes down, and we are seeing that dollar index is at its record lows, which kind coincides with the price of gold being high. So let's have a look at what we have stored in next week. So BTC is poised for breakout. As I said, there's so many positive news going on in the market. 9600 levels have to be broken, and then the next level is 10,500. Similarly for ETH, my current levels are 280. It's crossed 300 now. The main level is going to be 320 to 340 region, because that's like a 2-year high for ETH. The dollar index and the S&P 500 would always be interesting to see, because S&P 500 itself also saw a good correction and the dollar index declining. So it'll be good to see if the dollar kind of consolidates here, or even if it goes down. So if it goes down, we could see a price up going up in in the value of gold. And the targets for gold are quite similar. As I said, they're deflating assets. If the dollar index goes down, the gold prices goes up. So we're looking at a range of about 1900 to it's trading at 1900 right now, but we could see it touching 2000 levels, which it hasn't tested since 2008. Overall, as I said, we are always bullish. We were bullish since the last 2-3 weeks, because we saw such kind of volume, such kind of events happening in the world, and everybody told us that you're fucking bullshitting, because you don't know what you're talking, what you're saying, why you're bullish. Well, we are bullish because we know what we're saying, and we're going to maintain the same prediction, that 80% bullish and 20% bearish. And yeah, thank you guys. And if you want to get daily updates on your resistance and support levels in ETH, we recently had 100% accuracy in ETH in the month of July. Go check out our Instagram handle, our Twitter handle goes by the name Analytics. Well, you find a lot. So yeah, if you want daily resistance support levels on the crypto assets, please subscribe to us. Till next time, guys. See you next week. Thank you, guys.